What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? No, I wasn't able to get the laptop camera to work. I do have a Logitech webcam that's not the greatest. So that works. I mean, for what it's worth. I mean, it's not the greatest quality. As soon as we start watching this fucking thing, I'm going to glitch out quite a bit. But the point isn't to see me. But I figured I'd give it a try anyway, and this would be as good a video as any to give it all tests. So, oh boy, do I have a lot to fucking say here. Holy shit. So I want to get a few things out of the way. If I hear one person fucking say something about opinion, conversation's over. That's mainly going out to Jeff himself. Well, that's my opinion, Chris. Well, you know what? There is a world where facts exist, okay? And what I'm going to talk about are facts. Most people use the word, well, that's my opinion, when they want a conversation to stop anyway, when they have nothing further that they want gained from it. Once you start spewing the word opinion, when there is possibility for facts around, what you're doing is you're strangling the idea of furthering information. You're strangling the idea of growth, continuation. All in the efforts of saving fucking face. Yeah, I'm a little upset. Actually, I'm more insulted by some of the things he said here. Maybe a little bit hurt. Much like you said with Tommy and I. Tommy thinks we're friends, and you think you're friends, so I'm telling you right now that neither one of you is friends. And it's like, well, both of us think we're friends. Doesn't that make it fucking so? But I get what you're saying with that, and Jeff, you and I have the same fucking thing going on here, brother. Okay? We're buddies. We yap back and forth or whatever, and then there's this video game shit. But it's the same fucking relationship. You just weren't starting a console, okay? Dude, you got so much wrong. And I would almost be offended that you use this specific video as a fucking tool to get out all of this nonsense. All this nonsense of all the fucking videos. Of all the videos. Because if anyone with a fucking half a thought in their head watched most of my videos about Amico in the past handful of fucking whatever, I shouldn't even be on this list. If at all, I'd be a low C at best. Yes, I am within television still. In a positive manner. When I say I'm positive about Intellivision, it has nothing to do with the console itself. I'm being positive, despite the fact that I know that something is wrong here. I've mentioned it a number of times. I honestly don't think it's going to happen. I have come out and said that. But I am not going to be one of those non-stand-up people who aren't going to finish what I started. When the official end happens, it will be over for me. Now, any loyalties to anybody comes from a personal thing. See, I understand that you are a masshole. But you're not a true masshole like me. Not even so much Tommy. He grew up on in the west side of the fucking state. And I think you were a North Shore kid. Correct me if I'm wrong. I grew up here in the heart. And when bonds are formed, it's not fucking taken lightly. And anyone outside of this won't get it. And they'll be like, oh, you fucking stupidity and all that shit. You know what? It's because none of you are stand up. Not a fucking one of you are stand up. When something happens on a personal level between people, regardless of consoles or any kind of fucking elevated statuses, it's a bond. I'm with Tommy 100% to the fucking death. Not the console, but Tommy. The last thing I want to correct from you, and we'll go through this and nitpick it, I promise you, but I want to get the main points out first, is I am genuinely fucking aggravated that you said that I'm easily manipulated because of my fucking depression. Dude, and don't come, oh, you got it all wrong. I did not get it wrong. I heard the words. Motherfucker, I worked in prisons for how long? I had to hang out and deal with the most cunning, clever, manipulative fucks on this planet. People that you or the likes of Tommy will never be. True fucking intelligent people who use their gift for the wrong in this world. I had depression back then. Not a fucking one of them manipulated me. Nobody's manipulating me to do shit. Last point you got wrong is a console is not what saved my life. Whatever quote that you said earlier, we'll listen to it. It's not even close to right. It was seeing something that my family was doing. I was very fucking clear in that. Very clear. Amico was the catalyst. It was the conduit to what actually happened. It could have been anything. It could have been a fucking orgy. And I would have walked out of there with the same fucking opinion. Obviously not. There's kids involved. And I know that's going to be taken out of fucking context. But you know what? You guys go ahead and do your shit, you know? Your fucking gossip nonsense. Fucking chicks at the fucking hair salon thing at the end of the fucking week. Spending poor daddy's money. And just bitching about the fucking neighbors all fucking day. No, it was something I saw in my family. Something that I've never really seen before. At least in a long time, since my kids started becoming teens. And that whole whatever. And everyone in this fucking house, we have a rocky relationship. I love them all to death, but we're not fucking sunshines and lollipops here. There's thorns on this fucking path just like everybody else's. But when I saw what happened when we got there and things were happening, and I was even more excited to see that they wanted to continue doing it, more times than not, they would have been like halfway through it. Oh, we almost done? I see that everywhere. Everywhere we go. Are we almost done? Didn't happen that day. That's what changed my mind. So if you're going to fucking use something like this video, you better get your fucking facts straight, kid. You better fucking get your facts straight. So let me see if I can't get this piece of shit laptop to fucking work enough to play the video so I can comment on your fucking nonsense. This video would have been fun if you weren't just so fucking wrong about a lot of these things. I do appreciate not being the first one. I don't find myself on with Amico on the tier of any of this. I've been very clear about that. Why did you use this video? To tell people I'm easily manipulated? Fuck you. Let's watch your nonsense. Let's see if it'll even fucking play.
And last but definitely not least.
I know. I'm glad I'm the fucking headliner, though.
Creep. Where would Chris go?
Between C and D.
In Chris's mind, I think he's like a C. But he's not. He's
you got that right.
Higher than that.
I'm not a lot higher than that.
Talking about, well, let's just watch it for ourselves.
Yeah, let's.
This is a very heartfelt, like, to the core video that genuinely impacted me when I watched it.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate your response to it.
I think it shows, and I know Chris is going to disagree with this, but it shows Tommy is able to take advantage of people's emotions.
He's not taking advantage of my emotions.
I think Chris is in a very...
Yeah, see, this is going to keep happening. There's no point in fucking watching this while trying to record a video. Because this laptop can't fucking handle it. But you all get where I'm going with this, right? There were a few very key things that you did mention in there. And, yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I turn the fucking camera off. Let me try that. I really want to speak on this shit. Which one is it? It's this fucking thing. All right, bye-bye. Let's see if that helped at all. Oh, did I delete the video? Did I close it out? No, I didn't. Okay, here we go.
Vulnerable state, and Tommy found him.
No, I was depressed. I wasn't invulnerable.
Used him. I think they both hardcore disagree with that assessment. But
I can't tell you what Tommy's thinking.
It's pretty clear.
It's not clear.
You can pretend all you want that that's not what's happening here, but it was a mutually beneficial relationship. They are not friends.
How was it mutually beneficial? I mean, other than I got a few good words out about the console after playing it. And I don't find not punching my clock part of a beneficial thing as far as the Amico and everything's concerned. It has nothing to do with fucking Tommy. It was a decision I finally made. And by the way, it's a decision I have to make almost at least 2-3 times a week. But they know I'm fucking manipulating me, dude. This is disgusting. This is lower than you fucking ever gone, bro. Fucking low. This is beyond fucking bull balls. This is fucking low-hanging fruit.
They're friends, though. And to their credit, I think they both believe it. But that
We already talked about that, but if
that-
both people believe that we're friends, they're friends. They're friends.
That's the reality. I think that's just their perception of what.
What
they're
the
living
fuck
right now.
planet are
And
you
people say,
on,
like,
dude? Oh,
most
you're in
of us-
California. That's right. I forgot. You're a California guy now.
Not clickbait. And Chris goes on in this video talking about how important it was to attach himself to the hope of Intellivision.
No, I did not say I attached myself to a host. My relationship with Tommy started because of Amico. My relationship with Tommy is separate from the Amico. They sometimes intertwine, much like you and I, bro. We really didn't start talking until Amico. It's the exact same fucking thing. Are you manipulating me? Not in your fucking lifetime.
And meeting Tommy and inspiring him and all this stuff that goes along with it.
Nobody aspired. Well, okay, I was kind of... All right. Him and I had a long talk. He revealed a lot of things about himself. Now, maybe that was manipulation. But a lot of the things he said to me were inspirational and positive and don't fucking kill yourself. Here's how I get out of fucking bum moods when I'm down and in the dumps. This is what I do. It might work for you. How the fuck is that attaching to anything?
With it. And it's just like, bro.
You weren't there for the conversation.
You're in deep, man.
I'm not in deep.
You're in deep. And I know. Because I was there too.
No. You were in deep. You're sucking dude's dick in the fucking Ferrari, dude. You're over at his house with your family. I went to an event, and I talked to him once in a while online.
And not to this extreme, but I can definitely relate.
He said, not to this extreme. You've been in the man's home, his private dwelling. That's fucking extreme compared to what I got.
To the feelings you had. And you compile this emotional video with seeing Tommy.
I wish you could see my face.
$50 and $100 to him in live streams.
Okay, so I saw that, and I think I vaguely remember that. I honestly don't, so you guys can all correct me and show me which video or whatever and give me screenshots, and that's fine. I won't take that as a snide thing unless you say something fucked up. And I'm not talking to you, Jeff. I'm talking to all of the above. You and all these fucking idiots that follow you. But not all of them are idiots. A lot of them are decent folks. But there's a handful of them that are drooling idiots that'll just, again, like you say, get manipulated into fucking certain narratives and believe your bullshit. I honestly think this rap that you've been going on lately is bullshit. I said it clear in my first video about it. You've seen everything that you're talking about for the longest time. And I think you specifically use this exact time to finally save face and increase the, what's the word I'm looking for? To get the traffic. I'm not going to sit here and be like, you're doing it for the clicks, man. Because that's just lame. That's just fucking, it's just lame to say that. But in the grand scheme of things, bro, you're trying to keep your channel going. You got a sizable thing. I've talked about this already. Your timing is fucking telltale heart all over the place. We've all known what was going on. And then you all of a sudden wait to the very right moment. Right when you know people are going to be calling you out saying, how can you not see it at this point? You were manipulated more than I will ever be, dude.
Gonna impact you mentally.
By the YouTube system, by the way. Not by Tommy or the likes of anybody else, but by the idea of the YouTube algorithm. And
if you are susceptible to being influenced.
let me tell you something about my depression. I don't get influenced when I'm depressed. In fact, I do the exact opposite. I'm sitting there looking at the fucking webcam as if I can see myself now. Yeah, I am experiencing shit. I don't want to find out why. It's my dumbass laptop. I don't know. I forget what I was just saying there. Oh, yeah, I'm not easily manipulated. Especially when I'm in this state. No one talks to me, and I won't let them.
And Chris, like I said, I'm sure he will disagree with this, but Chris has been influenced by Tommy.
Mm-mm.
Whether he sees that or not doesn't matter. That is my assessment of the situation.
Just everything going on. And even with Amico. Everything piling up. It wasn't just that. It was time for my depression to actually come out. It was time for it to come out. Now, I'm not saying that it's not there every day, because almost every morning I'll wake up. Every morning I'll wake up, and the first thought that goes in my head is, fuck. Alright, well, I'm still here. So this is the part I have the most fucking beef with. Of all the things that was said in this video, you're not using any clips that correspond to anything you're really truly talking about, aside from a manipulation standpoint, which is manipulation in itself, dude. You're using a simple media tactic to manipulate people on your side of the fucking world to sit there and go, good job, buddy. Yeah, you did it. Because that's what the YouTube thing's all about, getting a fucking pat on the back and seeing how many people will agree with you. When there are people like me who don't give a fuck either way. If people agree with me, that's awesome. I love the conversation. If they don't agree with me, fuck. I would have loved to have had a conversation, and maybe we still can, as long as it's in a positive aspect. And when I say positive, I don't mean you have to talk positive about something that I like. If you're able to fucking have a retort, a true, well, that's just not one of those just my opinion kind of conversations, I'm willing to have it. But why not use the video, the part of the video that actually corresponds with what you're talking about? Not manipulating the situation. Because what you're showing here has nothing to do with Tommy, has nothing to do with you, has nothing to do with Amico, has nothing to do with anyone in this house. It is all me and my inner shit. Now, I will say, you did treat this with respect, and I'm holding quotes in the air. And I do appreciate that. But this is fucking dirty. This is the dirtiest I've seen on YouTube so far. And that's saying a lot. You know, I'm still here. And just getting my feet to touch the floor and stand up is every fucking day, dude.
So, it's a very heartfelt video that is extremely emotional.
Again, I appreciate you being cool that way.
Shots at Chris for it. I give him props for coming forward and telling people.
Okay, see, I appreciate the props, because you're right, it is tough to do it. It is tough to do it. But we've seen this kind of tragedy in our community a few times, regardless of how people know about Jew Wario now. And of course some other celebrities that have been you know, at that point and actually successfully completed their mission. And again, I hold that in quotes. I don't want to use the S word. I probably already have, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I do appreciate this. I can show where, you know, cool is cool, but why didn't you use the parts that actually corresponded with anything? Take the time. Take notes. Timestamps. And scroll through it at the time. Be like, okay, so I'm going to make this point that Tommy's sucking on his fucking nutsack. See, right here. Here's the proof. Come on, dude.
About the demon.
You're going to show me at my lowest point and then tell me that people are going to be able to use that to manipulate me.
Deals with on a daily basis with depression. It's not something I joke about with anybody, because I know depression can be extremely serious.
And no, I don't think you're joking. I don't think you're joking about it, and I think you are treating the subject matter with respect, with the exception of what I just said about using this specific clip.
Serious. But again, that being said, somebody that suffers from depression or has severe emotional issues going on in their head is extremely vulnerable.
You are true to an extent. Do you have any behavioral background? I do. Many years working in prisons. I took every class that they offered me. And a lot of those are based on behaviors. Behaviors. Obviously not, you know, talking about talking. I haven't learned how to do that yet. But actually, a lot of people in a depressive state to the point where they are willing to end it all are actually in the opposite of that. Now, there are obviously exceptions to the rule, and there's a percentage of that. It could be 30, it could be 40, it could be 10, it could be 1%. I can't realistically give you that number. I can't. But what I can tell you is, at least in my experience, and this goes with other people too. I've dealt with lots of suicidality. I've cut people down, bro. I've had to cut people down. And just for no reason whatsoever other than to make it look good. Give this fucking stiff CPR. Knowing they ain't coming back. You're not easily manipulated at that point. Now, if you're just sad or you're looking for some kind of a figure in your life, like if I was looking for a father figure, there you go. That's a mindset where you can become manipulated. I don't know.
To be taken advantage of by somebody who wants to sell something to them.
I was taken advantage hardcore by a specific individual in my life years and years ago. And from that day forth, my heart has been cold towards human beings. I don't let anyone manipulate me. I'm not close with Tommy. I'm not close with you. I'm hardly even close with most of the people around me here in good old Melrose, Massachusetts. Keep telling everyone I live there. Hey, you just want to fucking play frog? Come on over and let's jump. But no.
And I feel like that's exactly what happened here. So whether it's the Atari Creep's fault or not,
my fault.
He has been swindled into.
Look at this. Watch where he puts me.
Standing by Tommy till death do us part type feelings because of all the aforementioned things that I've said.
No.
And he's not S tier because he doesn't like hardcore on his channel promote it every chance he gets.
No.
But he talks about it.
And I haven't for a long time.
Every chance he gets.
I will only talk about it when there's something to talk about.
He will try to be fair.
Try to be fair? I've been fair in every fucking one of my videos, and you yourself have seen that. You have said I am fair. You have said I am honest. I'm fair in every one of my videos. Even in early on when I was hardcore, go, 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 with my pom-poms and my little skirt doing fucking triangles with other cheerleaders while they look up my skirt and dream about licking my nuts. My grundle that I leave nice and sweaty for everybody because everyone likes a little bit of flavor.
And hear the other side, which is more than the S tiers do.
And I do hear the other side, but there are things that I hear and I have to try to correct. Now, whether I was right or wrong, it's neither here nor there. But if people are coming out with fucking tired bullshit that's already been proven, which has been going on this whole time, I'm not going to be fair to that. I'm just going to come right out and say you're a fucking idiot. Not you, Jeff. Just whoever.
But his standing by Tommy and not backing down from it and still covering it puts Atari Creep square in the A category.
And this is where I want to end it. You keep saying following Tommy to the end. Following Tommy does not necessarily mean anything to do with Amico. Again, that's what brought me into his presence, if you will. That's what got us talking, was the Amico. And my loyalties lay more in a personal thing and not a commerce thing. I really did want the Amico to happen for many reasons I mentioned. It was designed for people like me. Unfortunately, things went the way they went. And it is what it is. But don't you ever for one fucking second try to say that because I follow Tommy, that means I'm a fucking shill for the Amico. Because me following Tommy has nothing to do, right now, me having his back, has nothing to do with the Amico whatso motherfucking ever. Dude is going through some shit. He was there when I was going through some shit. I'm repaying it. That's called being a stand-up dude. Something a lot of you fucks on this list and a lot of people watching right now know nothing about. You're going to live your life like a fucking schlup. You're going to be a scumbag. Me, me, me. It's all me. I'm the only person on the planet. No courtesy, no consideration, no thought to even thinking or using proper language. My following Tommy to the end has nothing to do with the Amico. As far as I'm concerned, the Amico is a dead issue. And I've said that many times. Not straight out, because I try to remain positive. Not positive as in the Amico, but positive in mind. Frame of fucking mind. Because I start my day as negative as anyone on this planet can. And I try to have a positive attitude about everything. It's kind of like that silver lining. You remember the old silver lining or the light at the end of the tunnel? That's what my positivity is. Again, not about the Amico coming out. In some cases, there are silver linings, but not here.
And there it is.
I want to go back.
Square in the A category. Standing by Tommy and not backing down from it and still covering it.
Still covering what? Whenever something comes up, I'm going to mention it. Like this, or when they put out a press release, regardless of what it says, I said I would cover it to the end. Till the official end. You're still covering it because we have a difference of opinion that puts me on a fucking tier? I don't get you, dude. I do get you. But I don't know. This is not accurate at all, and I think it was... Actually, I feel manipulated now, because I know you know I was going to do this. And as long as your name's out there, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm going to leave the ball in your fucking court from here on out. Nothing you said in this little segment, from 1555 to wherever we're at now, 2026 or 2014 or 22, whatever the time stamp is dead fucking wrong, dude. Dead wrong. You did not say one fucking thing that was correct. You sounded like you just fucking got off a plane from Planet Dumbfuck. And you used the wrong section of a video to manipulate the situation into looking grim. Prisons, multiple years, many, many years dealing with scumbags, doing nothing but thinking about how they can get one over on every one of the fucking employees in that building. Not one of them has ever got the better of me with their mind. They may have been bigger, and I may have taken a lump or 12. But my mind is fucking sharp. I'm a street kid. I'm a survivor of both fucking street bullshit and head bullshit. I'm a survivor of violence. I'm a survivor of this fucking world. Enjoy your fucking hot tub, kid. Enjoy your fucking hot tub. Because you and I come from different worlds. And you wouldn't know what a fucking stand-up dude looked like if he came over and stuck his fucking foot right up your ass knee deep.